Hello, I'm so pleased to be here with Art Libera and Brian Calkins, the principals of Design Commerce Agency. I see that you have some wonderful examples of guest design on your website and social media. Can you tell me about the benefits of guest design for manufacturers?
We think that manufacturers especially benefit from guest design because they don't entirely control how their product and their brand reaches through to customers. You know, they sell through wholesalers or retailers, kitchen and bath stores, where a designer is often heavily involved in redesigning a bathroom, for example. So guest design really provides an opportunity to elevate and amplify a manufacturing brand, and that amplification can be pushed through that distribution channel. And it's better than a one-page ad, essentially, which is where we were 30 years ago. My opinion is that guest design is especially beneficial to manufacturers because of the great product that comes out, but also all of the great marketing collateral that can find its way through the distribution channel to the sellers on the showroom floor and then to the end customer as well.
And Art, you helped Seal, a very established wall covering company, develop its designer program. Can you tell us a little bit about how that developed since 2000?
In 2000, before 2000, 1998 to 2000, I was really specializing in luxury wall covering goods just to the hospitality industry and the high-end residential market. And I had heard on the street that Seal was really wanting to break into the hospitality market. So I did an assessment of their line and their product mix and thought that I could really bring them some talent. And at the time I was working with the very best in handmade wall covering designs, people like Evans and Brown, Maya Romanoff, Anya Larkin, Sandra Alexander. And I brought in a whole group of these people to this manufacturer and really talked them into testing the waters. 24 years later, Seal is the leader in hospitality wall covering worldwide. So I think this is a really pivotal example of the importance of guest design to a manufacturer. A lot of our clients are interior designers themselves and architects, and so their knowledge of the product and their interface with the manufacturer is something that they do all the time. So they're really uniquely positioned to assess what a company needs. And a lot of times I always say the companies don't know what they don't know. And it takes the wisdom of an end user who interfaces with the product to say, hey, you should try this, because I use your product all the time. I use it on my projects. And so that's where I think this really brings huge value to manufacturers. It's just another voice, but we try to have it be a voice of experience.
So Art, thank you for telling me about that. Can you tell me a key example? I know that you've worked with Roger Thomas for many years, and he has a series of multiple products that he's developed with many companies.
Well, not to show favoritism, but just as a sidebar, Roger happens to be my husband, and we've been together for 23 years. I never set out to be his agent. In fact, I told him for 5 years, no, won't be your agent, but he wore me down, and I'm actually glad that he did. That being said, all of my clients are my favorites, but what has been so dynamic about the relationship with Roger is that he's so multifaceted. Roger has been design director for Wynn Resorts for 40 years, even before Wynn Resorts existed, back to the days of Mirage and the Golden Nugget and the Bellagio. And his experience in interfacing with manufacturers has been just epic. He knows everything about carpet mills, textile mills, furniture workshops, case goods, upholstery, drapery, electrical. I mean, it's just an endless capacity that he has been exposed to. And so to work with an artist that can work in so many different media has really been exciting, because he's fearless. And so I find that to be one of the most gratifying relationships. And then collectively, all of our other designers, architects, interior designers, product designers, they all do versions of that same thing. But Roger is that one dynamo that does them all in one person.
Yeah, one of the things I've noticed is that all of our clients, our designer clients, are super prolific. They would like to be designing, 16 hours a day if they could. That means a fountainhead of ideas and concepts and design points of view for our clients especially manufacturers. One of the things that I just thought of is that Roger often told people with all these guest design collaborations what was missing in the market, because he was doing Wynn hotels and previous ones before that, and he would not see what he needed, what he wanted to really make an incredible interior design experience, whether it be residential or hospitality. That's a big value that guest design brings to a manufacturer.
Fantastic. Well, I know you have more content on your website and on YouTube, and look forward to seeing it there. Thank you, Art and Brian.
Thanks, Sheree.
Thank you, Cherie.